All right, welcome everybody. We are here for the penultimate episode of Game of Thrones.
This is pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy. Second to last episode. Thank you all for joining us, sticking with us through this. Today we get to watch The Bells. And for those of you that have watched this,
Kristen the Bells, or
you know all about Kristen Bell hanging out in King's Landing. You know, we've had a couple of different cameos so far.
Dax Shepard. Her and Dax Shepard were there. They were selling their new LG washer and dryer.
They are the Bells. Yeah, I assume that he took her name. You know, she's just that kind of a powerful force. So
yeah, she's a power player for sure.
She is
100%.
We're super excited. We're excited to see what's going. Last time this ended, just a recap for all of you and for Josh as well. Remember last time we left with a pretty bad spot. Missandei getting dropped off of the wall during a peace negotiation where they said, like, okay, we don't have to fight. And they're like, oh, bye.
But we do actually have to fight, and this is why.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, no, I'm going to burn this thing to the ground. Last thing she said, Aris. I mean, that's great.
Yeah. Which means burn this thing to the ground, right? That's what Dracarys means.
I mean, that's what Missandei said was Dracarys. And yes, that is the word that that Daenerys gives her dragons when she wants them to set things on fire. So basically giving her permission to go ahead and attack. So I'm so excited though. We got to watch this episode.
I am too, and it's about 7 hours long, right? Is that
about 7 hours? Yes.
Yeah, 7 hours.
All right.
Thank God.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive in 3, 2, 1, go.
Come in. And? Nothing.
Oh, one of his little spies.
We'll try again at supper.
I think they're watching me.
Who?
Her soldiers.
Of course they are. That's their job.
This little girl's gonna end up dead. Poor little thing.
Right.
What have I told you, Martha?
The greater the risk, the greater the reward.
Go on. They'll be missing you in the kitchen.
The northern armies?
Just crossed the Trident. They'll be at the walls of King's Landing in 2 days.
So pretty.
How is she?
Really is.
She hasn't seen anyone since we returned. Hasn't left her chambers. Hasn't accepted any food.
She shouldn't be alone.
You're worried for her. I admire your empathy.
Aren't you worried for her?
I'm worried for all of us. They say every time a Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin and the world holds its breath.
You're not much for riddles where I'm from.
We both know what she's about to do.
It's her decision to make. She is our queen.
Men decide where power resides, whether or not they know it.
What do you want?
All I've ever wanted. The right ruler on the Iron Throne. I still don't know how her coin has landed. But I'm quite certain about yours.
God's toss a
I
coin.
don't want it. I never have.
I have known more kings and queens than any man living. I've heard what they say to crowds and seen what they do in the shadows. I have furthered their designs, however horrible. But what I tell you now is true. You will rule wisely and well, while she
is my queen.
Jon Snow.
Varys.
He knows the truth about Jon.
He does.
Because you told him. You learned from Sansa. And she learned from Jon, though I begged him not to tell her. As I said, he betrayed me.
I'm glad Sansa told me. I am your hand. I need to be aware of any threats you're facing.
And Varys?
Your master of Whisperers needs to be aware too.
You spoke to him first. Without coming to me. Without asking my permission.
Just gonna throw him off.
It was a mistake.
Why do you think Sansa told you? What do you think she hoped to gain?
She trusts me.
Yes. She trusts you. She trusted you to spread secrets that could destroy your own queen. And you did not let her down.
Our intentions were good. We wanted what you want, a better world, all of us. Varys as much as anyone. But it doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter now.
She looks so betrayed. And yeah, man.
Lord Varys, I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons, sentence you to die. Dracarys.
Just no emotion in her voice. Man.
No. At least it doesn't take very long. I mean, once he's... That's the end of that.
Yep. That's the end of the spider.
What did I say would happen if you told your sister?
I don't want it, and that's what I told him.
She betrayed your trust. She killed Varys as much as I did.
No. Oh, give me a
This is a
break.
victory for her.
Well,
Well, you gonna have her sister killed? His sister
Imagine
killed
what
too?
happens when people hear the truth about you. Far more people in Westeros love you.
she's saying Varys committed treason because Jon had to tell his family.
I don't have love here. I only have fear.
Well, you've created that.
I love you. And you will always be my queen.
Is that all I am to you? Your queen. All right then. Let it be fear.
Let it be fear.
They got plenty of those things, don't they?
Yeah, they are ready to take down that last dragon.
Yes, they are. That was the biggest part of that guy's life.
Good featured extra role.
Yeah. Yeah, get inside. The fire will get you there.
This is not the place. And I love they just walk into King's Landing. Oh, Jamie. Come on, do something.
Oh,
Yeah. That's got to be terrifying. You know you're about to face a much larger army and a dragon.
Much larger army, a dragon. At least you've got Prince Charming here leading the charge. Waiting for this bitch to bust into song.
Oh, man.
If you hear the bells ring, they've surrendered. Call off your men.
I mean, look, that's a massive city.
She's like happy.
look like it.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Good. Done. Jamie's just in the crowd of thousands. Sorry, Jamie.
Yep. Trying to not get stuck there with all the people. Wants to get to his sister.
God, what a sick pervert. It's probably just a damn bird.
Right? Just a big bird. Just a big dragon bird.
That was it. Light it up.
Yeah.
Turn around! Back! Fire!
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's the end of this.
Well, she found Euron's ship that time. Man, one of those hits though, and the whole battle changes.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Oh yeah. You just gotta get above it and just burn it all out.
Yeah. Smart though. Taking out the defenses early, the things that'll take her dragon down. Those are a threat. A lot more than the army. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Right?
Good lord.
They were fully expecting to have to face them head on like that, where they weren't expecting the attack from behind.
I wonder why. I was like, why is she coming through the city? That's what I would do.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're just gonna chop his frickin'.
Run away! Run away! Oh. Yep. Dothraki riding in the streets of King's Landing. That's not good.
Good God.
Doesn't take long. Jeez.
No.
mean, she's being smart this time. She's targeting all of their defenses like that.
Right.
All of those massive ballista that can be used against the dragon.
Imagine if she had all 3.
Oh my gosh. The battle would not even, I feel like it'd be done before it starts.
What are you thinking, Cersei?
I think she knows at this point that she's lost. She's already lost her navy and all of the defenses at the walls, or at least a big portion of them. Like, once you're down to just ground troops, what shot do you have in this war?
Nothing. 0.
Your Grace?
All we need is one good shot.
The scorpions have all been destroyed, Your Grace.
The Iron Fleet hold Blackwater Bay. Euron killed one of her dragons.
Euron is dead.
Your Grace, the Iron Fleet is burning. The gates have been breached. The Golden Compass.
Our men will fight harder than sellswords ever could. They will defend their queen to the last man.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
It never fallen. It won't fall today.
Are you kidding me?
That's your prediction?
I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so. She might be on the throne. She might get there. She'll be on it for some short period of time. I mean, she'll sit on it for a few minutes at least.
What is your thought? End of the next episode. Who's sitting on that throne? End of the series.
Well, I guess it's her. I mean, I think Jon's too much of a pussy to do something with her.
Yeah.
He just loves her too. He's too deferential to her. He'll find a way to. He's almost like a Jamie and crazy fucking Cersei thing.
The thing is he is very loyal. He's a man of his word. He said that she would be his queen, and
yeah, but I don't think he can. I don't know if he can forgive this.
I feel like you saw in that episode. That's something I think they did a nice job with. Was it felt like there was a break. Like Tyrion and Jon. Earlier that episode, Tyrion was like, "Hey, Varys is plotting against you." He had a choice: help Varys stop her, or turn in his best friend, one of his very best friends at least, to the queen. And he betrayed Varys out of loyalty to Daenerys, and idea that Varys was just like, I hope so much that this was the right thing to do, that I was wrong about her, but I just think I've seen things now that I
clearly wasn't.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
As always, I'm Josh Dawes.
I'm Josh Driscoll.
And we're the WesterBros.
Thanks for watching, guys. Yep, we hope you liked that. Make sure you subscribe, stay notified, and just check us out all the time. Whoa! And I just caught that. You should catch us on Patreon. Ha ha ha. See how I worked that in there?
Oh, I really liked that. That was great.
Oh, hate the crew.